right? It should be live. Shalom, shalom. I'm going to start this video off by saying all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostle of GMS for teaching me this truth. Shalom to you, Akim, that's believing in truth, pushing truth through the four winds of the earth. And shalom to you very few sisters that's listening and learning in quietness. And shalom to the children as well. Coming back, Lord willing, edifying video. As you see in this epistle, I called it, I know the thoughts I have towards you, because, we in this time, man, and, we got to do the work, You hear these epistles come out and, you be feeling, you get cut up, but the cutting is for, you're good, Shalom, Brother Ash, Shalom, Yahabashin Yashab, Rakata. But, when you hear these epistles coming out all day, every day, they cut you and, they make you think, you start thinking on what you can do. And so, I was in the spirit, Lord willing, and I was thinking about like, man, what can I bring out for the brothers and sisters that would be edifying? And, the spirit came to me and I was meditating on this. So, we'll just jump right into it, what I have pulled up here. Let's see. Let me see. I'm going to save that for last. Let me see. Y'all bear with me. Just want to make sure I got everything pulled up. Oh, yeah. Okay. We're just going to go here. We should start here.
When you ask God,
wait.
Sometimes you need to get knocked down before you can really figure out what your fight is and how you need to fight it. Sometimes you need to feel the pain and sting of defeat to activate the real passion and purpose that God predestined inside of you. God says in Jeremiah, I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Hear me well on this day when you have reached the hilltop and you are deciding on next jobs, next steps, careers, further education. You would rather find purpose than a job or a career.
And that's what it is, man. We are here to, come into our purpose, which was, Lord willing, us that's in this truth, to edify the body, to feed the sheep, to, motivate brothers and sisters to, Lord willing, to, stay in the house of Yahweh Shem Shai, hold on to the truth, hold on to what you have, even though that's not easy. It's easy being said than done, because we go through, life happens, trials and tribulations come, they happen, right? But, you can be going through this life and then sometimes you pray and you're like, man, why things are not working? Why this is not happening? I feel like I should know this or know that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, pray to Yahweh Bashian Shai. Have faith, and whatever you're praying to him about, don't waver in it. Whatever you're asking him of, you know what I'm saying? The biggest thing, ask him, what could you do to feed his sheep? Can he show you who you are, why he created you, what you're good at, characteristics in you that would be good for the body, the brothers and the sisters, and the children, as a whole, right? So, we'll get some precepts. We'll start there. We'll start with what the brother was referenced from. What is that? Jeremiah. It says Jeremiah 29:11, New NLT. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope." He knows the plans. Everything that we're going through, we might not agree with what's being shown in front of us, what we're going through, You might, be going through something, and then you see another brother like, or another sister or another child, like, dang, they got their life made. No, every brother and sister is going through it. All of us are going through it, right? But in going through it, this is the time to pray to Yahweh Shem Shai, right? To ask him, hey, what is it that you have called me here to do? What is it within me that I can use to feed the sheep? Because it's all about feeding the sheep, man. As me and the brother on the common board, when we go out, as we always say, hey, every brother and sister is a jewel, and a child as well, as in the children as well. Every brother and sister in that child is a jewel to the next brother, to the next sister, and the child, man. The afflictions that we go and battle day in, day out, not just for ourselves, it's for the other ones, And that's why you pray to Yahweh Shem Shai. You get what I'm saying? Where you at in your faith, in your belief, in your patience, in your humbleness. And what can you do to bring out to be edifying to the body, right? Because it's all about feeding the sheep, man. This, what we're doing, this, the purpose, the future, is feeding the sheep to go back home. Feeding the sheep now, getting the blood off our hands, because it's important. Our people are hungry spiritually. Our people are tired. You see the people out in the world, when you coming out on the highways and byways, you make these videos, epistles, what does it do? It feeds their spirit. Why? Because they know what they're hearing or what they have heard. It's been confusion. It's been confusion. And so when you tap into reading the scriptures and bringing out, you're getting edified yourself, then you're learning, you get understanding. When you go through the trials and tribulations, you're able to bring it out to the others, and they understand. That's beautiful, man. And the trials and tribulations that we go through is not to break us, it's to teach us, to teach others, right? That's how, it's very beautiful. That's why we say, Thwada to Yahweh Shem Shai, man, because, hey, it's all him. Let me see what else I have. Let me see. Do I want to go here? Yeah, let's go here. James chapter 1, verse 5. It says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh Shem Shai, right? You lacking wisdom, you lacking faith, you lacking belief, you lacking hope, you lacking, humbleness, you lacking, as far as in praying, pray to Yahweh Shem Shai. Pray to him. He knows why he created you. There's a reason why you came into the truth. Now it's about praying to him and asking him, what can you bring out for the sheep? What can you do for him, for the sheep? What is it in you as far as why he brought you into the truth to feed the sheep for? That can be in, serving, far as in like for us men. That can be, go out to the highways and byways, standing with a brother, make sure the brother won't be alone, watching, holding the sign, because there's different fruits of the spirit, right? Another brother might be strong in history. Another brother might be strong in reading, right? Or breaking down Hebrew, or it's just a lot of things. For the sisters, hey, you might be good at, listening, or, creating things like candles, little note cards or something like that, fruits of labor, as far as in like bringing water out to the camps, or, sending your husband on his way to camp with waters, or whatever it may be, man. Recipes as far as cooking that you can, write down with your recipes, send to other sisters, brothers that have wives, that, will be edifying part for their home, whatever it is, man. Pray to Yahweh Shem Shai to ask, why he brought you into the truth and what can you do for the body? Because all of us suffering, and what makes us all get over is when you hear these epistles, man. When you hear the elders and apostles breaking down stuff that you didn't understand, that you even knew that was in there, it's beautiful, man. It's very beautiful. It's uplifting in the spirit, right? When you learning, and then when you learn something new, then you go, you hear these epistles, or you hear new scriptures that you're reading and stuff like that. By you learn something new, then you remember precepts and you put that precept with that precept, and it's like, and you bring it out, it's like, man, it's beautiful. And to see the looks on people's faces that you're bringing that out to, and then they get the understanding of it, how beautiful is that? Or how beautiful is it, just serving, standing there, being there, listening, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful. There's a lot of things. Hey, pray to Yahweh Shem Shai, why he brought you into this truth, right? What is it that you can do to apply to the truth, or feeding the sheep? Because it's all about feeding the sheep, man. That's the purpose. That's the mission. That's the goal. Verse 6, it says, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, right? Knowing what you're praying for, don't waver in it. Don't be a double-minded person, right? And also knowing that what you're asking for, there's going to be afflictions coming right behind that to give you understanding of what you're asking, right? Because you don't want to be given something, don't know how to handle what you've been given, then you fumble it. That's why the afflictions that we go through day in, day out is very much needed. So we'll understand how to really use what's been given to us, right? It says verse 6, James 1, verse 6. It says, for he that waver is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed, right? To and from. You wavering. Don't waver. Whatever you're praying to him, healing, understanding, wisdom, faith, believing, humbleness, steadfast, what is another one? Endurance. Hey, whatever it is, you get what I'm saying? As far as when it comes to your Yahweh Shem Shai, because churches, they'll take it and be like, oh, pray for a house, pray for a car. No, man, listen. Not saying don't be simple. Not saying that Yahweh Shem Shai won't do those things as far as give you a place to stay. You might be battling, you don't know if you're gonna be able to stay where you're at now, right? Give it to Yahweh Shem Shai. You don't know if you might have that car. Give it to Yahweh Shem Shai. You don't know if you about to be on that job because they so-called found something on you, or you popped off, you got in the flesh. Give it to Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Don't waver. You might be one of the brothers and sisters that's strong in prayer, strong in the faith. Don't waver. Pray to Yahweh Shem Shai. Because we all need prayer. We can use that. Whatever it is. Verse 7, James 1, verse 7, it says, for let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Don't waver. Don't be double-minded. Salaki, double-minded. Whatever you're asking, believe on it. Believe it first before you bring it to him. That way, when you ask, you're believing that, hey, his will is done. He's going to do that. He's going to bring to pass that very thing that you're asking for, right? Let's get in it. Shadawan, brother Arya. Shadawan. Yahweh Shem Shai, Barakatai. Let's get into some other precepts I have here. Let's see. And I think I pulled up a couple of purpose. This would be good, for the brothers and sisters. Purpose, right? The reason for which something is done or created, or for which something exists, right? That's purpose.
Purpose.
The reason for which something is done or created, or for which something exists. We exist, Lord willing, on the right-hand side to do the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. We was created for this. When you wake up and you think about Yahweh Shem Shai, man, hey, you get that build up, that energy. You be like, man, I was created to do this. You get that excitement, especially when you break down stuff. You have understanding. You're able to, break it down and bring it out to brothers and they get it. You know how beautiful that is? You get that, like, man, I was created to do this. This is what we was created to do, Lord willing. And that's what we pray to Yahweh Shem Shai for. It says, have as one intention or objective, But Lord willing, we was created to do what we're doing now, to stand in these lots, to feed the sheep. Lord willing, you that's in the truth, newborn, or those that's already in the truth, you know what I'm saying, that's been in the truth for years. We was created for this very moment. This very moment here. Hey, how beautiful it is to feed the sheep, to bring out precepts to your brothers and sisters that they never heard before, and they able to receive it and like, man, that makes sense. You know how beautiful that is? The angels rejoice when one wakes up, man. We rejoice as well. Yahweh Shem Shai is dealing, man. It's beautiful. We get something else I had. Let's see what up. Let's just get this. Matthew 6 and 8, and this is in red letters, so this is Yahweh Shai, speaking. Be not ye therefore alike unto them, for your fathers know what things you have need of before ye ask him, right? So, hey, you might be going through trials and tribulation in the mind, battling and stuff, double-minded, or going through things at home, going through things in your household, going through things with your rib, your children, things in your finances, things with your job. You might need extra money. Hey, see, Yahweh Shem Shai already know what we need before we ask. Here's the beautiful thing about it. He's just waiting on you to ask. He's waiting on you to believe and trust. That's a part of faith. Believing and trusting. Don't slack off. Don't waver in it. Hey, we know that we've been believing in this, learning in this, growing in this. Hey, bring it to him. Hey, put everything on him. Trust in him. Trust in his word. Thus said the Lord. And he's going, he comes through every time. It never fails, man. Since I've been in this truth, I done prayed to Yahweh Shem Shai about things, and it's like, dang, that it comes like that. I don't watch other brothers who I fellowship with, man. We done talked about stuff. We prayed about it. And it's like, just like that. Yahweh Shem Shai. Because he already knew. Just waiting on you to ask. Pray to him. He already know. Give it to Yahweh Shem Shai. And he'll increase. Whatever it is. Let's see what else I have. Let's bring this out. Matthew 21 and 22, NIV version. It says, if you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer. See? It's all about believing. What can you do? Going through the afflictions, the trials and tribulations, right? You should be really looking at that like, dang, why I keep going through this? Why I keep seeing that? Hey, he's molding you, one, but two, showing you, building you. As he's building you and you're getting through it, those are little nuggets, little gold nuggets that you can use to bring out to edify the body, man. I think sometimes we get in our head and we be like, you watching these epistles of the brothers, and they do very beautiful epistles, and then you start, I would say by accident, you start comparing yourself to them and like, dang, how can I be like that? How can I bring out stuff like that? If I don't bring it out like that, I don't want to do it. Don't do that. Hey, be comfortable in who he called you to be, and use that. Start there. You get what I'm saying? Pray to Yahweh Shem Shai. I'm telling you, he'll show you, man. Be comfortable where he has brought you, and just start there. And then through faith and belief, guess what? The increase comes. You start getting more breakdown of the scriptures. You get more meat. You get what I'm saying? Right now, we're in the milk phases, right? But then you start getting more meat, right? And that's beautiful, If we believe, he gonna already do it. He already know what we need, right? Let's see what else I have, because I got a couple things here. Lord willing, this is edifying to the you brothers and sisters. Oh, it's another beautiful one. James 4 and 10. It says, humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, and he shall lift you up. Also, in your belief and having faith, hey, remember, as the brothers tell us in Orlando, because first start with the elders and apostles, and the brothers who I fellowship in Orlando. Hey, stay humble. Keep the main thing, right? Stay humble. Stay fearing Yahweh Shem Shai. Because remember that Malachi 1 and 6, where's my fear? Where it goes into where's my fear? Hey, a servant knows his master, right? It's all about fearing Yahweh Shem Shai. As long as you fear him, and you giving everything to him, guess what? He gonna take care of you. Because at the end of the day, everything is him. You're moving, you're breathing, you're living, your funds, your family, everything is him. But like I said, going back into it, if you stay fearing him, stay humble, he's going to increase you every time, whatever that is. Remember, don't get so caught up in watching these epistles and you don't know where you stand and what can you do. Hey, as you're going through the trials and tribulations, he's molding you. And then you start getting through it. That right there you can use. Bring out a video. You can take 2 precepts, do an 8-minute video, boom, on encouraging, stay uplifted, or whatever it is, man, whatever he puts in your spirit. Because, if you pray to him, when you pray to him and you give it to him in belief, right? You have in belief, whatever you're asking for. Hey, well, Job 33, 13 or 13, hey, by the time you pray to him and you give it to him, hey, the angel's sealing us, when we sleep at night for the very next thing in the morning. He can seal you at night with whatever that is that you was praying to him and asking him for. And boom, you wake up, you feeling good, new like money. Right? And I hate to use that as an analogy, but hey, you feel good and new like money. And then you like, man, I know what I want to talk about today. I know what I want to do for the body. Because listen, brothers and sisters and children out here going through it. Right? And you might have something in you, a gift, far as in, encouraging, just listening, maybe calling a person or just being there for them, far as listening on the phone, whatever it is, man. Ask Yahweh Shem Shai why he brought you into the truth, and what can you do far as for the body of Yahweh Shem Shai? Because we all need each other out here. Like I said, brothers are other brothers' jewels out here. Sisters are other sisters' jewels. Children are other children's jewels out here. We all striving and fighting towards the same very thing, which is meeting our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai. This is all about, being beamed up, getting the hell up out of here. Because as we see, this place is coming to an end. And sorry for my rambling, man. I just that's how I am through the Spirit, Lord willing. Let's get it. Oh, this is good too. Hebrews 11:6, right? But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh Shem Shai must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder. See, he's a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. As long as you seeking him diligently, right? You believing in him diligently, right? You humbling yourself in him diligently, right? Guess what? That increase gonna come. That increase come every time. Listen, whatever you're going through, you give it to Yahweh Shem Shai. Hey, he does it every time, man. Every time. And I'm new in this truth. And I'm telling you, every time I see that I do it, like I said, know what you're praying. You're going to go through trials and tribulations, man. You're going to go through it. But remember, you never want to be given something and fumble it, right? When you're given something, when you're asking for something, you want to know what you're asking for. That's why the trials and tribulations, that's what the trials and tribulations kick in. That leads me to this next precept. I love this precept because when I came across, I was like, man, this is just beautiful. I love using this through the Spirit. And you have in the scriptures, you have precepts that stick. I have a lot of precepts that stick, that comes to heart. Just come right up here in my forefront, and I'll be like, hey, Tawadu Yahweh Shem Shai, because he allows them to stick. But Psalms 119:71, it said, it is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes. It's all about learning the statutes. It's all about staying humble. It's all about feeding the sheep. As long as you stay humble, as long as you stay in the spirit of serving Yahweh Shem Shai, enduring, far as for the body, far as the believers that's in Yahweh Shem Shai, hey, he's always going to increase you, man. He's always going to increase you. Hey, and Shadawan to GMS in his likeness, brother Damawathia. Hey, Shadawan to you, bro. Beautiful lesson you did earlier. Beautiful gift, man. Blew my mind, man. I was like, I never heard talk like that before, but that's a sidebar. Shadawan to you, bro. But Psalms 119:71. Yeah, it is good for us to go through the afflictions, man. Very much needed. The afflictions let you know where you at. That's the molding stages. You start getting through it, and then next thing you know, boom, you get, Yahweh Shem Shai send these ideas, boom, you can use that. Instead of sitting behind the keyboard or sitting behind the screen and you just watching videos all day, hey, he didn't bring us into the truth to watch videos all day and not do nothing with it. You need to use the gift that he have with, that you have within you. Because if you don't use the gift, you ain't warning nobody. Guess what? Then about this, that blood of everybody that come across you, that's going to be in your hand. You could have said something, right? You could have said something. So wait a minute. I want to play something else. This small little clip here. Lord willing, this will be edifying. Is this? No, not this one. Hold on. Salaki, y'all. Hold on. Where is it? This is, yeah, right here. I'll play this. This is beautiful.
Gonna get through when you tell yourself, I'm gonna get through this.
Regardless of what happens to you in life, regardless of the adversity, regardless of the opposition, regardless of the trial and tribulation, nothing can stop you. The only thing that can stop you is you.
The only thing can stop you is you. When you in your head too much. The only thing that can stop us is, us. Get out your head.
Situation, no circumstance, no piece of adversity can define your life. Never let a circumstance define you.
And I'm not retreating. I'm not running. I don't care what they say on paper. I don't care if you say we outnumbered. We live by this and we die by this. We don't retreat. We don't run. We gonna stand, we gonna live, and we gonna die by what we stand for, and everybody gonna know what we represent and what we're part of.
And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Living by this, dying by this. And everyone that done came across us, starting with the elders and apostles of GMS, everyone that done came across, everyone that bypassed you and your family, every woman that done walked away from you, every man that done walked away from you, every child that done walked away from you, every person the person that was in the truth with you walked away from it, right? Those that see us, we look bummish, we look rough, we don't, tape up our heads, we don't tape our beards, we wear these garments, they say they look like dresses. They're gonna know at the end of the day. You have to know at the end of the day, you did what thus said the Lord did, told you to do. That's what this is all about. Because guarantee you, trust me, they're gonna know in the times to come that that's been a prophet standing among them the whole time, doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. Period. As the elders and apostles and the brothers always say in GMS, knowing what we are part of, right? Knowing what we are part of, man. Because that's what it's about, knowing what we are part of. Let me see, did I have something else? I think I read that one already. Oh, I want to bring this out too. Hope, right? A feeling of expectation and desire for a certain thing to happen. And we know, and we're hoping, having faith and believing, right, that everything thus said the Lord said he's going to do, he's going to do. A feeling of, the second definition for is a feeling of trust. And we trust. We trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. He said he's going to do what he said he's going to do. And trust in him knowing that he can increase you. He can give you understanding. You get what I'm saying? Trust in him. Seriously. Believe in him. Don't waver in what you're asking for. And trust me, he'll do it. I'm telling you, I'm a witness myself. The brothers I fellowship with, they're witness as well. Let me see. Hold on. See. Oh. 1 Corinthians 3, starting at 6. I have planted, Apollos waters, but Yahweh Shem Shai gave the increase. Because, it's all about him giving the increase. Yahweh Shem Shai give the increase. Verse 7. So then neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but Yahweh Shem Shai that giveth the increase. Ain't got nothing to do with you or anyone else. It's all about Yahweh Shem Shai. If he wants to increase you, he will increase you. If he want to make you rich, he can make you rich. He want to make you poor, he can make you poor. If he wants you to get the understanding of these scriptures, he will give you the understanding of these scriptures. If he wants you to help the body, he's going to allow you to help the body. Because brothers and sisters and children, we need help. Now, I'm not saying that we're looking for help, like we need it, like, we all in need. But how beautiful it is, that you're serving the one that created you. And the very thing that you can do in the moment that you're living in right now, knowing that your life is not your own, you can serve him. And he allows you to serve him. How beautiful knowing that, man. He didn't just cut you off. He brought you into the truth. Lord willing to save you from yourself. He knows the plans that he has for us, man. If you just pray to him and believe, don't waver in what you're asking for, he'll do. Hey, thus said the Lord, he'll do exactly what he said he's gonna do. And remind me of this video here. I want to bring this video out because I was telling the Ark about this at the camp. Wait a minute. I had to find it. Hold on, bear with me. Oh, right here.
You're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, and your life is passing you by. You keep procrastinating over and over. Well, maybe I'll go to school next year, maybe next semester. No, do it right now. They'll work with you after work, or you can go before work. You can do whatever you need to do to graduate. Go talk to somebody right now. They out to help you. You spend all day on the phone anyhow. Why don't you make a phone call that's going to help you in your future? All you got to do is pick up the phone and make the call. Why are you making it complicated? It's easy.
It's easy. Hey, make the call now, man. Make the call how? Pray to Yahweh Hashem Shai. It's easy, man. Believe. Have faith. It's that easy. And he'll do it. You got brothers out here. You got these videos, epistles. You have questions. You need understanding on something. You have the videos of GMS. Remember, I always say type in GMS on any question that you have. Put GMS right on it, behind it or in front of it. And there's epistles on here. You can type in GMS Vault. GMS Vault, type that in. It's a lot of pistols on here, Pray to Yahweh Hashem Shai for increase, man. I'm telling you, he'll do it. He'll do it. So, Lord willing, your brothers and sisters was edified. I pray that I would, edified you brothers and sisters to, keep striving, have faith, believe, man. And Yahweh Hashem Shai, he'll do it. So, may the blessings and lessons be upon your household. Shalom. Shalom.